Back at you guys with another video. If you watched my last one, then you know I told you my next video was going to be me putting on my new lift kit. Right now I have a 2.5 inch just budget boost, just coil spacer rough country lift, and yeah, it's like the cheap, I think it's like $50 or something like that. So this here is a Pro Comp, and I know this is only the rear end. The front end is in my bedroom, but I figured we'd start on the rear end. We'd install the front end, rear end first, and then move to the front end. This is a Pro Comp's 3.5 inch lift, and obviously I've color matched these parts. Should look way better with some color matching underneath it, but it's got some other parts that come with it. But I'm not showing all these right now. This is just kind of the pre stuff, I guess. So that being said, I'm about to jack up the Jeep and take the wheels and tires off, and we'll go from there. While I was taking these off, I just remembered, if any of you guys are watching this and you own a Jeep or whatever, and I don't know if this is just for Jeeps or if this is like on all vehicles, but if you order some American Trucks wheels, which like I said in my previous video, huge shout out to these guys. I love their wheels, love what they're doing, so I highly recommend them. But if you are a Jeep guy and you do order these wheels, they're gonna come with like 10 holes here, and I'm gonna highly recommend, because especially if you're getting a heavy setup like I am, and I'm installing these myself. I didn't take it to a shop to mount these. Yeah, you're gonna wanna mark these with a marker, kind of, which holes to put them in. Otherwise, you're gonna be sitting here fighting. I mean, it took me probably like an hour to get this, all 4 of them on the first time, just cause like, there's so many different combinations, and your legs are just worn out from cause I usually use my legs just to pick up on them like that. So yeah, that's a little pro tip for you guys if you're gonna order American Trucks wheels. I don't know if all the wheels are like this, but these are how mine came. So anyway, just a little pro tip for you. I just took off this bottom right shock, took off this bolt down here, and I had 2, I don't even know if I'm gonna try and show you. There were 2 up there anyway. So yeah, here they are right here. And now theoretically it should come out. All right, perfect. So here is perfect example. Here is just the rough country 2.5 inch shock spacer. So I mean, it even allows you to run like your stock shocks. Obviously these are not stock. I mean, these are I think they're called, what are they? What does that say? They're not Terraflex, I can tell you that. But this bottom part is definitely rusted in here. So there we go. Alrighty, so 1 down, 3 to go. Okay, wow, it is like 3.5 hours later since I last filmed. I realized I didn't film a whole lot during the process. I kind of figured I would make this more of a revealing kind of thing, I guess. I didn't really want to make it a how-to, is what I'm trying to say. I don't want it to be a how-to. Just kind of maybe as I go through kind of some steps, I'll show you guys a couple things. That's kind of what I wanted to do. But anyways, I didn't film that much. It took me like 3.5 hours. First time doing this, so it took me a while to kind of get the hang of things, and I kept putting the freaking shock in wrong, so that took me a while. But here it is, all bundled up here. I've still got to put my sway bar links, and the Pro Comp kit comes with some new longer ones. I haven't put those in yet, but this is kind of what I know it's really dark outside, but well, the camera makes it look like it's light outside, but trust me, it's dark outside. So I got these in here. This is kind of what it's gonna look like. And again, bear with the camera quality. And I just finished taking this one out, this shock out right here. So yeah, tomorrow I'll probably start finishing up the rear end and get it all situated. The Pro Comp kit does come with new adjustable track bars, but I've already got a JKS one on there, so I was not planning on putting any new ones, putting the new ones on there. But so here's the old spring, in case you were wondering. Well guys, it has been a hot minute since I last recorded. And as you can tell, the Jeep looks a little bit different. Just a tad. I'll back up a little bit so you guys can, whoa, the spider web I ran into. So you guys can see, hopefully the GoPro is picking this up. I don't know how well it does with the lighting, but I'll kind of give you a walk around. Oh, and would you look at that? Notice since my last video, nothing has changed. I know. I was gonna wash it before making this video, but I'm gonna make more excuses here. My excuse this time is it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so I will be cleaning it up soon. I swear, because it's gonna look way better clean, but I figured I would just make another walk around video now that it's actually done. Kind of what it looks like here, as you can see on the inside, with the color matched shocks and springs and whatever. So yeah, I think it looks really good. The springs aren't a perfect match, but once they get a little bit dirty, they're definitely gonna be, it's close enough. Close enough for me. But yeah, I would say, and if you do notice, I did leave the, from the spacer from the Rough Country thing, the little coil spring spacer, I left it in both sides on the front, just because, you know, there's more weight in the front, and then with the bumper and the winch, which, by the way, this thing is super heavy, surprisingly. Like, this is, it's really heavy. Installing that when I did that a while ago was really a pain in the butt, but just with all that weight, it just, I don't know, to me, I'd want it to be even. And I noticed when I had the 2.5 on both the front and the back, the front was starting to sag, like I said in my last video. So I'm definitely glad I did that. And if it has a little lean to it, it has a little lean to it. That doesn't bother me. In fact, the more different it is, the better for me. If you can't tell. So yeah, I thought about color matching the sway bar links, but I didn't. I might do that in the future, after I buy some new ones. I think the next thing I'm gonna do is let me know what you guys think. Drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Should I do new steering stabilizers? Sorry, I couldn't think of it. New steering stabilizers on the bottom, and I could color match those to the Jeep, or should I go with darker tint? Let me know what you guys think, because I'd go 5%. I will say one other thing I think would look dope, you guys can let me know what you think, is my diff cover. I've seen one guy, he's got, not on a Jeep Wrangler, but on a Jeep, an old Cherokee. He's got chrome wheels like I do, but he's got a chrome diff cover. Shout out to Jay Burrell, I think is what it is. You know who you are. I was thinking about doing that. I don't know where he got his from, but it looks dope. I think he's got one on the front and the rear. It looks really good. I think that would make it look pop too, especially with the color matched steering stabilizers there. That would look dope in my opinion. So yeah, this video was a complete fail basically, because I thought I was going to be filming me install the lift the whole time, but I didn't film literally anything after that first clip I just showed you guys, so that's pretty sad. But to make it up to you guys, I should have another video coming out soon, hopefully, maybe a reactions video. Driving and seeing if I can get some reactions. I think that would be kind of dope. I will say one thing that shocked me about this lift kit, and this is Pro Comps, by the way, if anyone was wondering, this is Pro Comps 3.5-inch lift, but with the 2.5-inch spacer there, I really think it's probably like a 4.5-inch lift in the front, probably. So yeah, it definitely sits a lot higher. I can definitely fit a lot bigger tire, but I kind of like the look of this, honestly. I will eventually go bigger, but for now, this is 35s is good enough for me for now, for what I use it for. I need the best MPG possible right now. But what I was gonna say is, so going from the stock springs, basically with just a spacer in them, to like actual, you know, a lift kit spring, it was a lot bigger of a difference than I thought it would be as far as the ride. The ride is a lot worse. It definitely rides like a wagon wheel or a buggy, whatever you want to call it. It's definitely a brain beater now, if it wasn't before. So I've kind of had to get used to that. I don't know if upgrading to, you know, something like Fox shocks would help with that. I'm sure it wouldn't hurt, but I don't know how much it can help with that. I don't know if I ever do that either. But yeah, it definitely surprised me with the ride. The ride is not, it's not superb. It definitely rides. You feel everything in the road, so that kind of sucks. I didn't think it would be that bad, but it is what it is. I had to do it for the gram, so it's worth it, I guess. All right, I guess that's all I'm gonna film for this video just because this was a total letdown and fail. So I will hold this L and hopefully come back at you guys with another way better video on something entertaining. We'll figure it out. I had some guy ask me about, he wanted to know if the back was bigger than the front, so I hope this angle is giving him what he wants. Because I think the new lift kit, I don't know, maybe I'm just going crazy, but I swear, like, they are definitely like even now. If they're not even, they're like 0.25 off, so way closer than, I feel like that lift kit, I don't know, maybe I'm going crazy. I'm gonna end the video here. So yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. See y'all next video. Breaking necks, boys.